Hey guys, Michael C. Bryan here. Namaste, my bitches. Haha, that's how I thought I would start this now. Today is interesting. Yesterday was an awesome day. To tell you sort of how this works, in my life in terms of figuring out my spiritual path. And by the way, starting these first videos, there's this awesome way that I see the people edit where they sort of cut things off real quick and they're sort of cutting into it and it moves it really quickly. But since I'm like a walking sort of edit and final draft, or what is it? Final Cut Pro, that's it. I'm not going to edit right now, I will be in time, but I just want to get these vlogs up day by day. So yesterday, law of attraction is something that I've come to study for a really long time. And I used to not understand what it meant. I thought it was just that woman, Rhoda, whatever her name is. Rhoda. I used to love that show, Rhoda, as a kid. That shows you how old I am. The Secret. She was talking about The Secret. I never really understood what The Secret meant. I just thought it was sit around on your ass at home and meditate in your closet and wait for stuff to come. But here's an example of how yesterday was amazing. So I booked this amazing TV show with Disney. And the way it came about was fascinating. So I had no idea. I was asked to go by I found this audition actually myself, not through my agent, through ABC. So I'm on Reddit, and on Reddit I'm going by this name, Why Not Be Happier. It's part of my coaching business, and it's an experiment to see on Reddit what trends and what doesn't. And when I go on Reddit, what I do is I try to find people that are trying to figure out their life stuff. I think Reddit's awesome in terms of advice and things like that. And there was this one dude there yesterday who was going on and on about how he lives in Hawaii and how he wants to work at Disney and how he doesn't think it's possible and how is someone like him going to get to Disney. And I said to him, it's kind of interesting that you choose to want to work at a company that's all about believing in what you want, and you don't believe what you want, but of course that's what you want. So I wrote this response to him on the train, on the subway in New York, and I really felt great writing it, and I thought about Disney and thought about what Disney represents, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. So the audition I had yesterday was at ABC. Now, I never made the connection of ABC and Disney. I just heard ABC. And they're doing this show about, based on a British show like the new My Biggest Loser. And so I'm asked today to play the doctor for this couple who are suffering from this horrible physical ailment. And when I went in yesterday, I thought, this is awesome to be an uplifting person to someone. And I walked in the door, and the first thing I saw when I walked in was Mickey Mouse and Disney everywhere after I talked to Disney. Now, a lot of people would dismiss this as coincidence and whatever, but something I've come to learn is that, when I start to get into this, law of attraction is not about sort of sitting here and attracting everything into your life. It's about an emotional state, vibration, all this stuff. If I get into that, you're just going to turn off this channel. But let's just put it this way. What I've understood in my life is there's the sense of well-being, the sense of goodness, the sense of everything is going to work outness within me. And I never for years was able to latch into that because through meditation and what have you, I was able on a consistent basis now to latch into it. But in that feeling emotional state without needing anything to show up, right? Then things I found sort of showed up in my life that confirmed that I was in the right place. So when I saw Disney yesterday, and I saw this sort of connection between this awesome Reddit post that I'd done, which was not for anything besides just feeling good and helping out this guy to understand that, yeah, you want to work at Disney, work at Disney. And then seeing Disney and realizing that I was at Disney, and then finding out that I booked the job when there were all these other guys in the room that are incredibly talented, and one guy that I knew, and I had booked the job, it just made me realize that we really are in control of our life, and that this whole idea of law of attraction, that we attract what we feel, it's not easy work, and it's a day-by-day sort of thing, but today when I go to the shoot, and it's a short shoot, it's just like 3 or 4 hours, what's awesome about it is I'm going to remember that the emotional state is what matters, not anything else, but the emotional state before I go into it. So anyway, my dearest bitches, if there's anything I've learned in this life is that there is this awesome, I keep wondering if I should keep my head down. This light, by the way, is massive on me. There's a sense of well-being and awesome inside of us, this wonderful feeling of anything possible. And the minute we latch onto that and don't let that keep away, but we allow it to come, we allow it to be who we are, then things are awesome, I found. So I've said awesome twice. I'm going off now. I should go. I'm going to hit goodbye. So until I learn to edit more, this is how we're going to do this. Bye, bitches.